Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hello, all you beautiful people. Hello. Like Keisha said, if you don't see your newbie on, your new business partner, your sideline, whoever, send them a text message telling them they need to jump in. I kind of got a feeling again that this might max out at 100. So you better tell them now so they don't miss it. Don't be selfish and just be on here and you don't see your crew. Tell them and let them get on as well. I'm excited for what I have for you all today. I'm excited for what God has for y'all today, okay? Because it ain't me, help you. But I'm excited to give you, I'm going to open this in prayer and then we'll jump in. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we thank you for this Saturday. We thank you for a new opportunity. We thank you for a new day. And we thank you that every day is day one. Every day is day one. And so if there's anybody on here who's worried about catching up, God, let them know that today can be a fresh new start for their business, God. I'm praying that you go before us in this meeting and that you just allow this meeting to be what every individual person on here needs. Allow every person who came to this call, no matter old or new, seasoned or not, let them get exactly what they came for this call for, and not even maybe knowing what they needed, but allow this meeting to be exactly what they need in order to go throughout this next week. So God, we praise you in advance for what you're about to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Woo, amen. Amen. All right, so good. All y'all things in the comments, so good. So right now, I want you to drop your why. What's your why? And just know it can be different from the day you signed up. You might have signed up and then been like, okay, wait a second. Like, it's not just the coins. It's more than the coins. When I think about my why right now, it's not money. It's generational. It's generational wealth. It's generational wealth in all aspects of generational wealth. So I don't want to teach my kids to have money, but they're unhealthy. Like, I don't want to teach my kids to have money and they don't know Jesus. Like, there is so many more aspects to my why than when I first started. Money brought me here. I started because I needed an extra $500 a month. Like, actually, I needed more than an extra $500 a month, but I started for an extra $500 a month. But now I am here. Because of so much more. So breaking generational curses. Like, my why on my Connect app says I will be the one that breaks generational curses in my family. Me, I will. So when I get up, it's not just about signing another loyal customer. It's not about just signing another distributor. It's not about just going triple diamond 2.0. It's about me becoming my best self, because in my best self, I will bear fruit in all seasons. I will bear fruits in all seasons, because that's the God that I serve. So share them whys in the comments. Share the whys in the comments. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's so good. Sharita said, generational wealth. I don't want my children to go through homelessness like we have previously. I know that's right, girl. Take your power back. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So good. So good. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Yes, Clarissa said generational mindset. That ownership creates freedom of choices, the opportunity to be debt-free and live unapologetically the way we need and want. That is so good. So good. Drop them whys. And I love what he said, that what you need is inside of you. And I think so many times we allow that comparison to set in. Well, I ain't doing it the way she doing, or my why doesn't look like her why, or maybe my why isn't deep enough. And it's like, no, like, you have to look within. You have to look within, y'all. You have to look within. But I'm not going to talk out of depth. There are some things that I desire for you to do. Number one, and I wish I could show you guys this on the app. I cannot, help my Jesus. I cannot, because, well, actually, I think I can show you guys. Actually, Keisha, can you screen share and I want to show them how to turn on all the notifications in the Money Squad page so that they're getting everything. And I want to do it from well, you're admin too, so I don't know that it'll look any different. But if you can, that would be great. Keisha's going to screen share and show you guys how to turn on all notifications. So I need you to watch first, and then we'll do. Watch first, and then we'll do. So number one, you're going to go to the Money Squad page. You're going to go to the Money Squad page. Yes, keep sharing them whys. I love it. You're going to click up in the upper right-hand corner where that star is. Y'all see where that star is up top? And she's an admin, so it look a little different. And then you're gonna go to group settings. You're gonna scroll down, all the way down. That's right, yeah. Group settings. You'll scroll all, I think, right? Scroll all the way down. Yep, right there. And you're gonna turn, you wanna make sure that in-app notifications is on all posts. Wait, what did you do, Keisha? Say it again. Maybe you unmute yourself.
Hey guys. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time here. So go to Facebook, and when you have it in all settings, the Money Squad group will always be easy for you to find because it will be a part of your top group. So you should be able to just go to groups here. And as you can see, Money Squad is a part of my top group, so it's easy for me to navigate to it at all times. And then the little armor with the star, click that. You won't have all of these, but you're gonna go down to your settings. It'll say your settings. And notification settings. You don't want it to be on highlights. You don't want it to be on friends posts. You definitely don't want it to be on off. You want it to be on all posts. There's nothing in Money Team that isn't important to you. You put it there, and then you will get the notifications for everything.
All right, so Travia said that it may just be 3 dots up in that upper right-hand corner, and that's fine. Click those 3 dots. Make sure you're getting all posts. All posts. So you'll get a notification. Who got the notification that from me that said Newbie Circle was today? And if you've joined within the last 6 months, hop on here. Who got that? All right, good. If you did not get that, you need to make sure that you're getting every notification. We do monitor what comes as a post, an actual post, because we don't want you guys flooded with a whole bunch of stuff that is not conducive to building your business. There are some information that is, thank you, Keisha, for that. There is some information that can kind of get you going, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure it's imperative information that you're receiving and that you're not being spammed. So I'm excited. Who's excited? It's actually the 13th. It's halfway through the month. I want to know who we have on here. How long have you been in the business? Drop it in the comments. How long have you been in the business? How long have you been here? 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 All right, what's up? Welcome to the squad. Welcome. Oh, that's what's up. You just started and y'all here. Y'all are killing it, okay? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Congratulations and welcome. Good. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, you should know because you've joined the Launchpad, right? Who is brand new within a week and has joined the Launchpad? Because you know who I am. Do you know who I am? I might look a little different, but I'm her. You met me. Who met me on the Launchpad? Who met me on the Launchpad? Actually, yep. Who met me on the Launchpad? And tell me one thing. Do not cheat. Y'all, first of all, if you've been here longer than a month, do not reply. I'm serious. Don't reply. In this next moment, do not reply. This is strictly for the people who have been here within the last 4 weeks. If you have signed within the last 4 weeks and you're not re-signing with the Money Squad, so you have to be brand new. So you didn't know me. Okay? I'm for real. Don't cheat because you're going to mess it up for somebody else. And you might mess up your blessing on the other side because obedience. Listen. All right. If you are new within the last 4 weeks you've signed, the first person who tells me one thing about myself, that you learned in the Launchpad, I'm going to send you something. Who got it? What did you learn about me in the Launchpad? Tell me one thing you learned about me in the Launchpad. 4 weeks. Because you met me. If you met me, did you really meet me or not? What's one thing I told you about me? Okay, Leslie, how long you been in the business, Leslie? Leslie did it. Way to be brave. How long you been in the business, Leslie? She said somebody run. 2 days! What? Yes, Leslie! That's true. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Leslie won. I'm going to send you something. I might even let you pick what you get to get. Nah, let me write this down for me. Leslie won. Shout out to you, Leslie. Shout out to you utilizing that launch pad, because the launch pad is legit. And I'm going to tell you right now, take the time, set the time aside to take 30 minutes to an hour to go through that launch pad every single day. It'll keep you on pace to be successful and understand everything that you need to understand in order to truly work this business into your everyday life. You have to set a solid foundation in order to be in a place to where you're able to, you got to think, you can't go work at McDonald's and you don't know how to work they machinery. You're going to get fired, right? You can't start a new job. And even anybody who went to college, your college nature, it gave you information, but you still have to learn the system that you're placed into. So when you go to a job, you still have to learn their guidelines, the things that they do, their systems, regardless of the fact of whether you educated. So you can be educated as that thing, but you don't understand how the systems work, and then you're wondering why the system isn't working. It's because you tried to cheat the system. And you can't cheat the grind, baby. You can't cheat the system. Look at God, because this is exactly what we're talking about today. I need y'all to light up the comments with questions. The lack of clarity. But I also want you to show yourself some grace, but I want you to feel conviction, not condemnation. I want you to feel enough conviction to change something. So if you know that you have not completed the launch pad, or you know that you skipped over tasks and you didn't do them, then you need to go back and do it. We didn't create and spend hours. We created that. This squad created that. We spent over probably 40 hours creating that. And I'm not joking. Some of the people who helped create it are on here and they can tell you. Over 40 hours creating that launch pad of our own time. And it, yes, shout out to you. I appreciate you. And it's so effective if it's used. If it's used. Well, Rachel, I don't want to do a party. That's okay, because on this team, we live beyond our feelings. Okay? Anybody on here didn't want to do a party, please put it in the comments. Don't say it if you didn't do it. Put it in the comments if you didn't want to do a party, but you did it anyway. Yep, Karen, Cassandra, Sharina. Yep, Sharina did a party, and she's a diamond leader, but when we opened it up, she decided she was going to really do it, and so she did it. She set that party. Tanisha, yep, yep. Ash, okay. I did not, but yeah. Good, I'm so proud of you. That's what you do. You feel, let me tell you, our nature is to be rebellious. Did y'all know that? We were made to be rebellious. Like as kids, it's called flesh. We were made to be rebellious. So we get to choose. God puts us in positions to choose. So we get to choose, and the choice is what gets you to where you say you want. You know that extra $500 a month? It's the choices that you make that gets you to that $500 a month. It's the choices. Does Rachel always want to do Newbie Circle every Saturday after an hour and a half leadership meeting? And no, not always. But I get to choose to show up for y'all. It's a choice. So we're going to choose to be, effective when it comes to our business. So in your specific launchpad, you learn something called post, message, follow-up, spiritual development, personal development. Okay? These are 5 things that every day that we work our business. So if you're part-time and you don't work your business every day, that's fine. I highly suggest that you work 6, take 1 day off. Even if they look different on different days, that you do all 5 every day that you're working. All 5 every day that you're working. All 5 every day that you're working. What is spiritual development? You know what? I got something for you today. I'm going to tell you today. Let's make this effective for everybody, okay? 5 things that we do every single day to work your business. And what I want to tell you right now in this moment is you can't skip one of the 5 and think that you're going to be successful. I'm being honest with y'all. So if you're not as successful as you desire to be right now in this moment, which of the 5 aren't you doing? And I want we are humble, open, and transparent because Transformation Nation, what's up? But with this humble, open, and transparent, and I want old and new, drop in the comments one of the 5 that you struggle with every single day, and you have to be intentional about doing it or you won't do it. Drop it in the comments. Be honest. What's one of the 5 that you're not doing and you know you need to do it? Well, you clearly know you need to do it because I just told you. But which one are you not doing out the 5? It's so good. Be honest. Be honest. It's so good. But I want to show y'all something. This is from the from my standpoint. So as an admin, so kind of be mindful that it doesn't look like yours will look. But I want to show y'all something. If you have not gotten to the extra sauce, it's because you didn't finish your color. So on day 6, we tell you, you come back and you're able to do the extra sauce. And these are all extra things that you are needed. It's not that they're not needed, like they're actually needed. So here, Rachel, what is personal development? What book should I read? When we hear those questions, we know that you haven't done the work. Okay? We know that you have not done the work. All right? Spiritual development. Rachel, what's that? We know you haven't done the work. And if you're not on day 7 yet, that's fine. You'll get to this stuff. Don't go skip around. You'll get to this stuff because we don't want you to consume and not work. Okay? Text replacement, word board, and I will be updating this on here because I know sometimes some people the word board app wasn't working for them. This right here, the download. So I'm gonna update that. Rachel, how do I get my shopping spree? Rachel, what can I get with my shopping spree? What are rep rewards? What are product rewards, Rachel? Where can I see it at? How do I know if I got my shopping spree? Rachel, how long should I wait before I see it on my account? Yep. Rachel, y'all keep talking about these calendars. How can I get one? Rachel, what calendar should I buy? Rachel, I don't understand this whole posting thing. Like, help me out. How can I post and be better at that? What kind of post should I make? I need some examples. Well, Rachel, y'all pictures be popping. How I make my pictures pop like that? Wait, Rachel, why every time I get on Zoom, everybody can hear my background and they be looking at me all crazy? They gotta mute me every time I'm interrupting meetings when I come on the meeting. What's up? Rachel, why you always calling me out every time I get on the meeting? Wait. So what can I do every day to build my business? Rachel, I'm trying to get this 15K. What's up? Well, Rachel, my network really sucks. I'm struggling. Like, I only have like 300 friends. I only have 300. Nobody's buying from me because I'm only talking to 299. because one's my husband. Or 290 because 10 are my family. How do I build my network? Wait, I can make unlimited weekly bonuses? Wait a second. How do I do that? How do I get the coins? I'm trying to be out here paid. Like, shmoney, give me to the shmoney. I ain't did that in a while. Wait, what is even a fast start bonus? I don't even understand. Like, I don't even get it. What is that? Y'all talking about, y'all got an unlimited weekly bonus. What even is that? I mean, am I eligible for those? All right. Be honest. Who ain't went through all the extra sauce? Who didn't know that all of that was there? Yeah. Who's going through it today because they want to be knowledgeable? I tell people all the time, I'm green when it comes to my money. And if you don't know the colors, greens love information. I love information when it's going to make me some coins. And I'm going to tell you, as a red green, as your leader, I want you effectively equipped to know what it is that you're talking about, to know how to make money in this business, and how to, I want you to know. We want you to know. I want you well informed. I want you to know how to do it. So that is why those systems are in place. You need to go back, take notes, reference it. Be like, so the cheat sheet, like going through and being like, okay, oh yes, shopping spree. Okay, my newbie needs to know how to do shopping spree. Or I got my shopping spree, and I can talk to my upline about how I got it, but I don't need to ask her how to redeem it because I remember seeing that in the extra sauce, and I can go back there and look it up. All the juice, yes. So post, message, follow up, spiritual development, personal development. One without the other negates the other four. However, his grace is sufficient, okay? So it's better to do something than nothing. So if you're doing something, I don't want to come down on you. You are legit. If you are doing something, shout out to you. Tell me one thing in the comment that you did for your business already today. One thing. One thing. One thing in the comment. It might just be being here. Okay, you was here today, and shout out to you. What's one thing you've done for your business today? One thing. One thing. Yes. Come on, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Posting. That's exactly, yes, posting. Send a follow-up message. Yes, add it to your stories. That's what I'm talking about. Sign a new look. Hey, congratulations, Ashley. Spiritual development. Yes, you can get to know Jesus for your business. Come on now. Schedule your week. Yes, filling out that calendar and putting everything down on your schedule. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sample. Come on, cash. You got some cash. Being here. So let me tell you, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's because you're not setting your calendar and keeping the main thing the main thing. When you pull out that steps to success sheet, every month we do that, y'all. We pull out a new steps to success sheet every month. How do you fill in that steps to success? Number one, y'all, and we talked about this last week, you run your auto ship on the first. And gracefully, you run it on the 15th. Who on here got paid for the first time? Can we just talk about it? Who got paid? We got paid early, y'all. We got paid yesterday. We got no paid on the 12th, and we only get paid till the 15th. We got paid. Who got paid for the first time? I want to hear who got paid for the first time. Oh, go Jess. Yes. Let me tell y'all, first time I got paid, my check was like $26, and I was like, oh. And then I got real excited, because I looked at the breakdown and I was like, I barely did anything and I got $30. I was like, I barely did anything. Like, I got this bonus. They gave me a bonus for this because if you go through and look through the breakdown, and I'm telling you, I'm green when it comes to my money. So I went through, I looked at the breakdown. I was like, yes. So that means I can create what I desire. I was like, yes, Lord. So I took my little $26 and I was like, that's what's up. Then y'all, I took my $26 in commission and added it to how much cash I had made. Y'all, I had made over $600 in cash from slanging wraps. And I think I maybe made $100 in fast cards. So my first month, I made $700. And I couldn't look at my commissions and be like, this don't work. I was like, all right, Jesus, show me how to get all the coins, like on every front, because we get paid in 5 different ways. And I was like, I want that residual to go up. I want my cash to go up. I want all the ways to go up. I want those unlimited weekly bonuses, all of it. So shout out to you for getting your first of many. I don't even know which paycheck that Brianna and I just saw in our bank account, but I'm gonna tell you what, my ability to keep going, I'm gonna actually show y'all something today, because the biggest thing right now, I want you guys, for clarity, I want you actually right now, and you'll learn this on newbie training. So every Tuesday, y'all, get your calendar out. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, there is a newbie training. You learn and you work. It's at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on this code. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, there is a newbie training. So if you can't do the morning one, do the evening one. Write that on your calendar. 6 p.m. on Thursday, 10 a.m. on Tuesday, Central Standard Time. So if you're on Eastern, of course, it's an hour later. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, there's a newbie circle. Now, if you really about that life, on Tuesday, this week, we have a praise and worship session, Jesus help. And then on Thursday, we have Getting Your Mind Right, which, because this business is 90% mental. So Getting Your Mind Right at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come get your mind right. On Mondays, and thank you, Keisha. Keisha's dropping this in the comments for you guys. On Monday nights and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m., there is a live call that you can invite potentials, loyal customers or distributors. Everybody you talk to should be invited to this call. Y'all, we should need 500. We should need it 500. Invite your mama to get on so she can learn about the business or learn about the products. It's an open space for your customers to ask, your potential customers and potential business partners to add, and you get to learn too. And you also get to hear stories from this team. Because stories sell, okay? So every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on this code, it's an hour, 45 minutes to an hour long. We will teach your potential distributors how to pre-sell your credits. How many people on here are new and have sold all 7 credits? If you haven't, you have money just sitting there. And we will teach you on that Monday and Wednesday call how to sell your credits. I made some cash yesterday. Hey, go Rachel, go Rachel. Hey, I love making cash. It makes me happy to dance like that. Yep. Okay, guys? This code. So now y'all schedule is set. And then if you don't have like either a 15-minute or 30-minute coaching call with your enroller, you need to set that up. Or if your enroller ain't here, that's fine. You're the next person. Set it up. 15 to 30 minutes, just to kind of touch base. You have questions that you're probably not asking. And there is nothing called a stupid question. There's not. And let me tell you something. Every time you don't ask a question, you're not hurting just you. You're hurting them. Ooh, let me say this. So many times, and I say this, I'm just praying, God, go before me and allow this to fall on the ears and hearts the way it's supposed to. Every time you quit, or you don't ask a question, or you get in your feelings, you don't only hurt you, you're hurting somebody else. And you're not just hurting your upline or the person who enrolled you, even if you don't know them, you're hurting them. You're also hurting the people who you're connected to, because your win can directly change your whole family's life. But on the flip side, we don't sign people on this team just to sign them. We sign people on this team to truly help them transform their life. You are not a number to us. You are not. I truly believe that God and we pray for it. Oh, that's the thing. I didn't see. We have prayer every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. on this call, on this line. Prayer is every day. We work hard for the Lord, okay? Every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. on this call. But we pray for specific people to come to this squad. And with our hurt, damaged, jacked up selves, we get to the money. Because God desires for us to bear fruit in every season. And we're going to show you how, by exuding, by our example, how to gracefully go through life in the midst of life, like he said. Because life is going to happen. We got somebody on here who just went double diamond and her aunt passed away. And I ain't talking about like a distant aunt. The same month her aunt passed away, she went double diamond. And did she have days where she just completely probably wanted to I don't know, probably run her car into a house? Yes. But because of the love and support and the prayer that we have here, she was able to get those emotions out the right way and jump back into the game. Just like he said, get up. But I wrote in the comments, you got to know how to fight. And the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood. And that's fine. If you don't get what that means, you don't even got to get what it means. Just keep coming to the room. Just keep coming. You don't have to understand none of that. Just keep coming to the room. So shout out to you for being here today. So understand that your purpose is bigger than what you think it is. You think you just joined? You think you just joined to help you. But your yes encouraged the heart of the person who signed you up. Do you know that? You showing up today encouraged the heart of the person who enrolled you. When you came into the room, and that's old or new, even the old people, okay, seasoned saints. When you came into the room, you made them believe that they could do this. So I want you to know right now that you think you here just for coins. And don't get me wrong. You keep coming to the room, you're going to make some coins. All right, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Who on here, then y'all got to make sure y'all read the comments. Who on here was not showing up and not making coins, and then decided to start showing up consistently, and now you're making coins? You know what? I need a testimony. Who wanna? This is testimony service. Okay. Who wanna share? Private message me. To click my name. Who wants to share about how you wasn't showing up and wasn't making a dime, or you was getting a little sprinkle here and there, but you decided to consistently show up and it changed your business, but you had to allow it time and be patient, because we be brave. We be brave. Yes, we do. Because we're brave, patient, and consistent. Who wants to share? You got to click my name because there's too many people in here, and you got to send me a private message or something. Who's going to be brave? Oh, I happen to see a hand. All right, I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead. Can you unmute yourself? Yep, I have. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Wait. Rachel, why you put me on the spot? I'm over here. No, I was raising my hand to show you like I'll make some money up here.
Oh, oops.
You know what but I can still go. You want me to?
Yeah, I'm your girlfriend.
So, wait. I haven't been working my business lately. I ain't gonna stunt like I haven't, but I'm gonna say that I had double promoted last month. And I had been in the business 3 months, and then I have double promoted in my 4th month, because I was grinding. I was like, I need to I need to see what that is to feel like to be a Ruby. And when I wasn't showing up, I was making like sample cash, but it wasn't how when I was started showing up, I started making more of my weekly bonuses, the more of my cash, my commission went up. Because when I first got my commission check, when I first started, it was like $20. And I'm like, what happened? and and now it's just like, okay, now I see the growth and I see where I need to start showing up some more so I can get that diamond money. Like, come on now.
These coins, these coins, yes. All right, you know what? I got somebody who wants to unmute, and she beasted this week, by the way. Can we just talk about it? And I loved hearing from you. I'm about to ask you to unmute right now. Go ahead and share your story, girlfriend.
I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't get this screen. Hey, y'all. Y'all can't see me.
Hey, girlfriend.
Well, I'm gonna sit down because I gotta talk. I'm underneath Karen. My name's Arnisha. When I started the business, I was real hard-headed. I didn't listen. I give up easy, real easy. And sometimes it's hard to admit it. But joining this business has been more to me than just, oh, I want to check, or I don't want to go back to work. It's y'all. Like, I get emotional every time I think about it, because I got a group of women that understand and that got your back. I had people that I knew since I was 5 years old that they wouldn't even support me. They wouldn't even buy some hair, skin, and nail vitamins. And they're only $36. Only $36. But you go and spend money on other stuff that you don't even need. And Karen just had to get me together. Like, my issue was my no. I hate hearing no. I hate it. I used to sell shoes at Macy's, and I was the top seller. Couldn't nobody beat me. Every morning, I checked the board to see if my name was on the back from my leader. And every morning I went back there, and if it wasn't, I made sure before I left work, I did something to make that my goal before I left. If anybody got before me, I went back every day to make sure I did not let nobody get before me. I was like literally running to the back of the store to see if my name was there. But you all have been so encouraging. I'm on a different spiritual level, and that right there just does it for me. Like, just take the business out. You talking to women that care. If you have a question, you all are willing to help. Nobody judges you. Like, this is the place where I want to be. Forget about the business. It's y'all.
I just wanted to share her name in lights, because listen, she got it together and she is on the board, okay? Listen, congratulations, girlfriend. That's what happens when you get it together. But I'm gonna tell y'all, it goes back. It's the pride. It's the pride. It's how we were raised. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, we were raised like that. It was, y'all know it. But we breaking off those generational curses. Like I told y'all in the beginning, we are here to break them. And what'll happen is, as they break, you'll look at your family, and we still love our families. But I remember my moment when I looked at our family, and I'm so glad our family leads in love. But in that moment, I was like, oh my God, I am going to literally have to just love y'all and do my thing and truly love. Because a lot of times people come to this business and don't even know what love is. We only know how to love the way we've been loved, which is normally not love. Love has no condition. And a lot of our love is conditional. Ooh! And I know you're like, I don't love that business just yet. I just started. That's fine. Keep coming up. You'll love it. But I don't love this business conditionally. And if you love your business conditionally, watch it love you back. I mean, it will, because you know what I'm saying. But we don't love this business with conditions. You show up even when your check ain't where it's supposed to be, because 9 times out of 10, there's a piece that's missing from you. And if you keep going, you'll figure out the piece. A lot of times what happens is people stop going, and then you never figure out the piece. And then guess what? You're going to take you to wherever next you go, whether it's a job or another network marketing company, and you're going to still be in the same place. You may run with the momentum of first starting, but then you're going to hit the brick wall that you hit in the other situation and circumstance. So shout out to y'all. This is amazing. So I want to tell you guys about 3 practical things before we hop off here. And there's so much more practical things, so much more. But there's 3 that I want to tell you guys about today. Number 1, I want to tell you guys about a 6 list. Okay? A 6 list. 6 list. For your business, not your life. Every day, and I want everybody on here, who, especially if you're a little seasoned and you've already gotten to the groove of this, don't post them one by one, post all 6 at the same time so that they're not having a whole bunch of things going through. But I want you to post an example of your 6 list. So for me, my 6 list is always geared around PMF SDPD. But the practicality of it may be for the day to not do PD, but to listen 5 minutes to this book. So being specific, read 3 pages of GoPro. Post 3 times on my personal page. Today I'm posting about my kids, I'm posting about the Pick 2 deal, and I'm posting about my husband because I love him. I'm adding to my stories with polls. I'm updating my chart. Things like that. So 6 list should always be geared around post, message, follow-up, spiritual development, personal development. There's a sermon that my enrollers sent me. I'm going to watch that today, or I'm going to listen to that on the way to work. I'm going to turn the radio off, and my kids need Jesus anyway. All right? Yes. So that's number 1. Start doing a 6 list every day. Make your 6 list the night before. Don't go to sleep without knowing what you're going in tomorrow to do, because if not, you'll start off the day with no direction. And there are some examples in the Money Squad page if you just search 6 lists. And it actually might be in the units too. I have to go look. Number 2, your hundreds list. I'm going to show y'all something. Your hundreds list, number 2. So this is a list of, and it doesn't have to be a 100 list. It could be a thousands list, okay? It's just a list. You need that list in one place of all the potentials that you have for distributors and loyal customers. Put it in one place. Let's be organized in 2020, okay? So get a notebook just for your potentials. Super cheap. You can go to the dollar store, or you can go to Walmart, 50 cents. I don't even know how much they cost now. Go get one. And then what you can do is do even highlighters, like I enrolled this person so I can cross them out. Yeah, sure can. All right. And then I do want to show y'all something though first. Sorry guys. Should I have this already pulled it? Yep, here it is right here. All your promises are yay and amen. All right. $10, y'all. $10. It gives you, you can put your 6 list here, all in one place. I suggest getting it. If you find something better, get it. This is in eSuite underneath Orders tab, and then it's under Shop by Category, Apparel and Accessories. Number 3, this is probably the most important to me, guys. Actually, no, they're all important. Let me not say that. I need you to do all of them. But number 3 is creating tools in your business. Well, not creating tools in your business, using the tools in your business, but creating tools for your household. Using the tools in your business, but creating tools for your household. Most of us have some type of life, whether it's a job, a kid, a dog, a boyfriend, a spouse, okay? Because listen, when I started, I had a boyfriend and a kid, okay? And a job, and I was in grad school. I had all these things. So you're going to need tools for your home life. You're going to need to systematize your life. And if you go through the launch pads based on your color, you may agree or not agree with this, but just because you don't agree doesn't mean you don't need to do it. Because reds are rebels. Anybody willing to be honest and say I'm a rebel? Okay. Reds are rebels. And with your rebelling self, rebellious with your rebellious self, rebellious, because that's a word, that is a word, rebellious self, we rebuke and bind the spirit of rebellion in Jesus' name, okay? Because with your rebellious self, you still need to have these systems put in place, okay? Checkmate. Because you want to be here, because we got to bear fruit in every season now, because we kingdom citizens. So I'm going to give y'all some suggestions. But some of the people who have created systems in their household are going to drop some suggestions too. For me, go buy it. Oh, if you don't have your ticket to summer camp, we're actually talking about this. So buy your ticket to summer camp. If you don't know what that is, you're going to go and search the Money Squad page, or you're going to go and look in your eSuite and search summer camp. It's actually on events too. It's on the events page. It works global. It's in your Connect app. It's everywhere. You need to buy a ticket. It's this Thursday. Help Jesus. It's this Thursday from 5 to 7, 5 to 9, 5 to 8. I don't even know. I'm on there. Come see you, girl. Hey, because God is faithful. God chose us one more time on the spot. Hey, I get to be your representation. But they're going to talk about this. So my tip for life, I got two tips. My number 1 tip is to buy a family calendar. So y'all know them big calendars that you can get from the store? Buy one, put it in your kitchen. I've actually been doing this for almost 10 years. I think I got it from my mama. Buy a calendar and put everybody in the family schedule on there. Even you might even want to color code it. I love using different color permanent markers. I put church on there. I put my son's stuff on there, my husband, so we all know that my kid, I have a 13-year-old, so it's my 13-year-old, my husband and I can always be on the same page, and it's always in the kitchen for everybody to see. And this is for home. That's number 1 for me. So my son knows what my business meetings are, so he really shouldn't be looking at my door. That don't mean they be listening, but it's okay. And then number 2, go on Amazon or IKEA, take yourself to Walmart or TJ Maxx and go buy containers for meal prepping. That does not necessarily mean you have to meal prep. But every time you cook, Put the meals in containers, separated, not just in containers by themselves, because then they can eat leftovers as meals. Buy a lot of them in different compartments, because you don't always make a 3-course meal. Sometimes you make a 2-course meal. They just got some corn and some chicken. That's fine. And then be like, Mom, what's for dinner? The corn and chicken that I had yesterday, and it's already separated for you, so just pop it in the microwave just like a frozen meal in Jesus' name. We got some more in here. Create boundaries for your time. Yep, absolutely. Yep, the Google Calendar is a best friend. Okay, yes. Ministry, kids, spouse, and business. You shall write. Yep. Yes, communication. Buy a family calendar. Yep. All right, guys. I'm excited. It's going to be a great week. You guys are going to utilize the resources. You're going to ask for help. You're going to ask for help. You're going to understand that there's importance in all 5. And you might be like, Rachel, that's a lot. I promise you it's not a lot. You just got to systemate it. And it'll become first nature. You won't be worried about what you have to post. You'll have your Jesus time, because that's spiritual development. Ooh, you'll have your Jesus time. And guess what? Your Jesus time will give you a post. Be like, I ain't even got to think about what I'm going to say today, because I had my long time and Jesus spoke to me. And I said, oh, Jesus, thank you. And then I done made a post. Just put it on I went to an app and just put in a little saying that Jesus said to me during my time. And I posted, and I was able to inspire somebody else. They all work together. Okay, Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of those. We are called. Okay, if you are on here, you are called. You're called. So stop skipping steps and do it all. Personal development will give you a post. People like, yeah, okay, real quick. Who on here has ever screenshotted or shared somebody else's personal or spiritual development? Or they quote or something? Everybody. If you have not, you alive. You alive. Everybody done did it. So how about you be the person that people are sharing? We get on social media to give. You can't skip the steps. And as you automate the posting based on your spiritual and personal development, then you'll get into the messaging and following up, and you'll be able to automate that too. One step at a time. His grace is sufficient for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pray, and we're going to hop off here. It's going to be a great day. Make sure you actually have some action steps that you are taking in order to move yourself forward this week. And those of you guys who have enrolled people, be encouraged and allow your new distributors to have some grace, but you need to inspect what you expect. So if you tell them to join the Launchpad, if you have not received their top 2 colors that you sent to your enroller, send them a message and say, hey, have you taken the color test yet? If not, be graceful and be like, okay, let's get you to take the color test today and get you through day 1. But that doesn't mean you stop enrolling. Keep enrolling. Keep enrolling. But as you automate your life, you won't feel overwhelmed. So I just love you guys today, and I'm just going to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, oh, Jesus, we just come to your throne at the end of this so gracefully, so humbly. Just thanking you for being our God. Like, we just thank you. Like, thank you for going before us all the time and just putting us in positions. God, I'm just praying that putting us in positions to win for your glory. God, I'm praying over every person that's came here today and may even feel like, okay, oh, God, I got to just figure out my whole life. I'm just praying right now that you give them one thing that they can do right now in order to progress themselves forward. And then after that one thing, you'll bring the next. And just, I pray this over this squad today, even as we talked about in the leadership meeting today, that as we continue to be obedient, the obedience is what brings the blessing. So God, I pray a spirit of obedience in this moment. There's something that we're not doing that you desire for us to be obedient in that nature. And God, so even if it's in the business, whether it's in a household, you may have told them to do laundry yesterday and they haven't done it. God, my prayer today is that right now that they would be obedient, because in the obedience comes the blessing, and then in the blessing comes the clarity of what to do next. And so if there's any false thinking now, even when it comes to taking our products and being a product of the product, God, there may be a specific product that you told us to start, and we may have not started that. My prayer today is that we begin and allow today to be day 1. So God, I'm just praying abundance over this crew. abundance over their minds, abundance over their hearts, abundance over their finances. I'm praying for supernatural debt cancellation. I'm praying that we show up like never before in numbers that don't even make sense. They like, how in the world this team got 1,000 people on it and 900 are showing up? God, that happens only because of you. And so today I decree and declare that over this squad as we go forth, that we worry about ourselves. And as we worry about ourselves, it gives us the ability to worry about and take care of other people. So we love you and we adore you. We praise you in advance for the promotions this month. Even those who just started this month, how we bear fruit in every season. So just because they started this month doesn't mean they can't promote this month. So God, I pray that spirit of abundance, knowing that they can do all things through you who give them strength. So we just praise you in advance and we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.